Hi guys, happy Friday. Alexandra here with MDPen. Today I wanted to get a little bit ahead of ourselves and start thinking about the winter months. We are still technically in fall, even though we're all getting in that holiday Christmas spirit. Winter's not here yet, but we can start preparing and thinking about winter. So let's talk about the importance of exfoliation during the winter months. I hope you find this video helpful, whether you're watching this as a professional or as a potential client, why you need exfoliation during the winter months. So when we think of exfoliation, especially for those of us that are licensed professionals, we know that there are chemical and physical exfoliants. So let's go ahead and highlight the differences between the two and kind of break things up. So, yes, let's talk about physical and chemical exfoliants. A chemical exfoliant is usually an acid. The acid is used to get rid of dead skin cells. When you haven't exfoliated, your skin cells kind of like stack on top of each other. You can think about it as being intruding to the skin, kind of tacky, kind of sticky. And in order for procedures and treatments like RF microneedling to work, we really need the skin to be exfoliated, but not overly exfoliated. So, yes, chemical exfoliant is kind of easy to think about. Yes, it does cover chemical peels. However, there's various concentrations of chemical exfoliants, with weaker formulas being some of the over-the-counter available acid products. And then, of course, you have all variety of peels, some that can even only be done by an actual doctor in many states. So, of course, with chemicals, we have popular alpha hydroxy acids like glycolic, lactic, mandelic, and then we have the BHAs, and these are oil soluble beta hydroxy acids. Salicylic's going to be like the big one for the BHA group. Let me check out the questions here. So here's a good one. Okay, awesome. Hi, Mosh. What are symptoms of skin that needs to be exfoliated or hasn't been exfoliated? So if you feel like your skin is looking kind of dull, if it's not bright, if you know you haven't exfoliated, that's the best way to know with the symptoms. So there's that, and I'll get into the different like physical exfoliators too, which will help answer this question as well. But yeah, it's going to look kind of dull with a lot of buildup. Typically, it's easier to tell on skin that is more keratolytic or oily. So it can be a little bit tricky. Best thing to do is to see a professional, make sure they're looking at you under good lighting, perhaps a magnifying light or something like this, and let them be the judge of that for sure. So yes, you have these chemical exfoliants, you have the groups of acids, and then you have PHAs, which really aren't as common, but they do exist. With PHAs, the molecules are much larger. They cannot penetrate as deeply. These would pretty much only be used on like the most sensitive of sensitive skin. Lactobionic acid is an example of a PHA, not to be confused with lactic acid, which is an AHA. Lactic and mandelic are very tolerable, easy to use. Glycolic can be a strong AHA. I wouldn't even use glycolic at home unless it's like in a cleanser and your esthetician or skincare provider has recommended it for you. Just be careful with glycolic. Never go over, I would say, a 5% at home for sure. Leave the higher percentages for in-office treatments as indicated. So with physical exfoliators, these can involve like a friction. They can involve small particles on the skin. This could be anything from ground walnut seeds to, of course, the famous St. Ives apricot scrubs. But yeah, grains, things like that to dislodge those skin cells. Along with these types of physical exfoliators and products, you have manual exfoliation, and manual exfoliation still falls in this physical group. Manual exfoliation is going to be treatments like microdermabrasion, dermaplaning, hydrodermabrasion, things that should be done in the treatment room, in the spa room with your licensed professional. And I will get more into those types of manual exfoliation. Hi, Shen. Thanks for being here. Yeah, so what can I use to exfoliate as part of my home regimen? So awesome. Thanks for asking. So there are some good, you know, I know Clarisonics used to be big, rotary brushes, silicone scrubbers, certain brushes. These are okay. Just make sure you're being clean about it. Changing your brush heads. These are, I'm still a fan of these, especially if you're tired in the evening and you don't want your fingertips to do all the work. These are safe ways to cleanse or exfoliate your face. This is what I would recommend the most. If you are looking for a micro exfoliant or a scrub, please only use one that your esthetician or skincare professional is recommending for you. Some will argue that some, stronger vitamin A's like tretinoin. Tretinoin is definitely can count as being an exfoliant, but then you have things like retinol, which are more mild, not necessarily like considered a heavy duty exfoliant. So definitely have questions, bring in your products, go over regimens, see what your skincare professional is okay with you using at home. So this is what I was going to get into next. Trisha's asking, are there spa tools specific to exfoliation? Yes. So in that physical exfoliation category, you have manual. Manual means that your provider, your skincare professional is doing the work. Dermaplane is a really common one, guys. Dermaplane should be done once a month, only by a licensed professional. In my opinion, only with a single blade. I don't like multi-blades. I don't like using eyebrow razors to dermaplane. Many problems with this. But yes, dermaplane is a great add-on to facials. Having a dermaplane facial on your menu, doing dermaplane during that 2-week mark in between your microneedling series can be really helpful. Also, classic microdermabrasion is an option. I think microdermabrasion typically is done again on more of those more tolerable oily skin, thicker skin, keratolytic, but it still definitely can be a go-to choice. And then you have this big category of hydrodermabrasion where you have a handpiece doing some of the exfoliation and infusion for you. So these are just a few little options there. This is a good one. If I'm getting regular facials, how often should I exfoliate at home? So a facial is a facial. Facials can vary, of course, between day spas, med spas, things like this. If you did have dermaplane done during your facial, honestly, you can kind of take a week or two off from doing any type of at-home exfoliants. You've been exfoliated pretty good. Definitely, again, do not do at-home dermaplaning. If you want something like a creamy glycolic cleanser, something like this would be a good choice. But the day of and the next day after dermaplane, just keep it really gentle. Not a lot you need to do there with that one. So again, this is a promo code, winter23. I've got to talk a little bit about MDPen with this topic, guys. Our Tighten and Lift Serum does have that little bit of lactic acid in here. Great for sensitive skin. It won't be irritating. And this one is great for tightening and lifting. It's great for the eye area, the jawline, the neck. It's got the little bit of green tea in there, which will also help if you have dark circles. So definitely check this out if you're looking for a product with lactic in there. Also, getting a little bit into hair, our shampoo has a little bit of salicylic acid in it. The MDPen Healthy Scalp and Rejuvenating Shampoo. It does have growth factors, but yeah, the salicylic in here is so great at decongesting the hair follicle. You don't want buildup surrounding your hair follicle. This can contribute to hair loss. If you know anyone who has hair loss, who might have dandruff, scalp psoriasis, seborrheic dermatitis. This is a great gift, a great stocking stuffer for them. MDPen's shampoo with that bit of salicylic is safe for all ethnicities, all hair types, chemically treated, color treated hair. It smells great. Definitely check it out. And again, also a great volume shampoo because again, it's going to decongest that scalp. We all are prone to scalp buildup. So here's some links for these guys. And you can buy this as the whole system, the shampoo, conditioner, and mist, our healthy hair trio, or you can buy the shampoo by itself with that code, guys. If you buy the trio, it's already discounted in our retail store. So definitely check those out. There's that Tighten and Lift serum. So Tighten and Lift for your lactic. MDPen shampoo for your salicylic because your scalp likes the salicylic as well. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have found this video helpful. We are doing micro minutes now with MDPen, so keep an eye out for those videos. They usually won't be live, so it's not something you have to like set a timer for, but definitely follow us across all social media platforms, including Instagram. The micro minutes will be really great and geared towards your marketing, geared towards treatments, and also geared toward trending aesthetics in the market. So definitely check that out. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.